A melting pot of workers from around the world, they face similar challenges, and now they are leaving no place to hide for investors.
Nigeria is viewed as a country you go and do whatever you wish, the way you wish it, and you get away with it. We are beginning to wake up. We have laws in Nigeria which must be followed. No matter who is behind a foreigner, we are out to fish those people out and let them know that Nigeria is not for sale.
Our mines at one time were not doing fine. So we saw these investors coming. So when the investors came and took over, we see these investors coming with their own conditions of service, which as ZCTU and government, we have said, as long as Zambia is a sovereign state, we are independent, we are not going to allow an investor to come in our nation and mistreat a worker in a nation whose country got independent.
MTN has already been fined twice in Nigeria, but when it comes to workers, unions are watching it like hawks.
Nigerians break the law and they are not given a second chance. They are penalized. So whoever told MTN that when you come to Nigeria, you do whatever you wish, break the laws and move on, time has come. There's another issue of unionizing MTN workers that NLC has been on for quite some time now. They hire and fire, they pay whatever they want to pay, they treat our children, because there is the younger ones they employ, our children as if they are not human beings. In their own country, my dear, it's not good enough.
In Zambia, copper miners are the biggest culprits.
Some of them are from South Africa, yeah. We have South Africa, China, just to mention a few. But when they come to Zambia, they want to treat workers differently from the way they treat the workers in their countries where they come from. COSATU will not agree to hear that there are unions, there are investors that come from South Africa, and when they go to, say, Zambia or Malawi or even Zimbabwe, they start mistreating the workers there. COSATU will not be happy. On that one, we say we applaud the COSATU. They have stood firm to say we are going to support you, colleagues, just give us the names of those companies.
Together, these unions are also watching developments on the Africa Free Trade Area closely.
Ertra in various African commerce, like other institutions, is a member, but properly doesn't work due to the difficulties of the problem that are passed. So need to have a clear policy on trade policies.
We want those countries that are able to stand. I'll give an example, like South Africa. Yes, we view you as one of the countries that would be able to stand in business. And therefore, so when you go to a weaker country that may not be able to stand, we want you also to appreciate the raw materials that that country has so that we can do a fair business.
There are things we have in Nigeria, there are things there are in Senegal, in the Gambia, and so on that are not found in South Africa. There are things found here you can't find in other countries. So why won't we just become one and see ourselves as one?
They all agree on one thing, that the protectionist policies of the US should bring the continent closer together. Ntakwana Ngadani, SABC News, Johannesburg.